US elections. For every national election since 1964, the US Census Bureau has collected data on the characteristics of American voters. In particular, detailed data on voting and registration since 1990 by age, sex, race, and ethnicity for states are available on the US Census Bureau website. You will find many tables, right? Voting and registration tables and so on their website for every year, so on. Okay, so this is all available in the census.gov website. My project, predict the population voting registration numbers for the years 2022 to 2030 elections by sex, race, and Hispanic origin for individual states and the United States as a whole. Step 1 is to collect data, which we did. We have collected raw election data. You notice data is of various format, and over the years things have changed. For instance, here is 1996 data. This is a PDF file. If you go to 1998, this is a text file. If you go to 2010, well, I can't see it here, but it is an Excel file. Okay. So we need to collect all this data, clean and transform it to a consistent form. Raw data we went through several stages of cleaning. From raw data, we went to clean data. It looks better here, but it's still not complete because there are lots of none entries and so on. These B's mean the population was so small, the base was so small that they did not incorporate that information. So we went through several rounds of cleaning until we came to clean 3, third cleaning session. And here it's much better. Okay. Now all the cleaning was undertaken using Pandas and PySpark. Various versions of cleaning had to go through. Then we used linear regression to predict population, voting, and registration numbers for each state and the United States as a whole by race, sex, and Hispanic origin. The final data are maintained in a folder named elections. You will see some files which are complete, in the sense from 94 until 2020 you have all of the data here. This is simply the voting numbers as opposed to registration numbers, population numbers, and everything. In addition, we have folders for separately with predictions. So per state and category, you have year and numbers. Notice starting from 2022 to 2030, we had to predict, because even 2022, we don't have the data on the US Census Bureau website. So all of this so every single category has been predicted for voting as well as registration and population. Population with predictions, registration with predictions, voting with predictions. So this was accomplished using linear regression. Now, after that, we built an interactive website in Flask. It's a simple website. You have three uh, categories to choose from. One is the state and categories within. Say you go to United States all population, what kind of data you wish to look at. Suppose I'm looking at population. Suppose I want a bar graph. Submit this and you get a table. Notice 2022 until 2030, these are predictions. And here is your bar graph. Suppose I want to make a different choice, US female. I want to see voting numbers. I want to see line plot. I have predictions from here. These are the numbers we have. And here is the line plot. Line plot doesn't do very well. These dips are not to be confused with zero, mind you. This is in millions. So this is 45 million, below 45 million. So it's not below zero. Anyhow, so line plots are don't deliver very nice drawings, basically. Bars are more telling. Okay? Most the individual states are also interesting. For example, California, say male. I want to see registration pattern, bar graph. You can see a lot of details here. Okay. We have used 3 Jupyter notebooks for this project. Let me go back to the project. 3 Jupyter notebooks. One is Scratchwork, as the name suggests. It's primarily to try out, test individual codes while building through it. It's taking time to load. Then there are the raw to clean data. So I think Scratchwork has loaded. Yeah, there you go. Scratchwork has loaded. Likewise, raw to clean too. And then lastly, the 3 tables where all the prediction and final display work was done. In addition, we have our Flask files in the folder Flask elections and templates. Okay, all of this will be available, is available in my GitHub account, Iyer-BCC US elections project. Thank you for your time.